Let's get a mic check here. 1 2 1 2. Episode 4. Quick Shift Pod. At Quick Shift Pod. I want to open with some important words. This is the way. This is the way. Whether you're streaming, whether you're listening on audio, this is the way. This is the truth. We are bringing you the truth. Okay? We're not cutting corners. Do you understand that? Do you feel that?
Oh no, this is honest.
Say it.
Say what?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way, or this is the truth?
This is the way. You don't watch The Mandalorian?
No, I don't.
Sean, let him love you, bro. Let him love you. Let him love you.
Kevin and I were saying you've been very zen lately.
This is the way.
This is the way.
What? This is jujitsu related?
Sort of. It's a little bit of a hybrid right now between The Mandalorian, which is a fucking global phenomenon that obviously both of you haven't watched. But this is the way.
I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Is he Zen?
This is the way.
Okay.
Is that Obi-Wan?
No, it's not. It's The Mandalorians.
Boba Fett, bro.
Episode 4, no gruffs. Episode
Jesus.
4. Episode 4.
Quick Shift Pod.
Quick Shift Pod. What do we got today, Scotty?
We got a bunch of things lined up. We have a new segment from Michael, the No Gruffs audience.
Great.
Will probably recognize Michael.
Well, we haven't decided whether we're going to use it or not yet. We haven't watched it.
Well, we're going to use it.
Oh, we are?
Like, regardless of if you guys like it or not, we're going to use
It
it.
feels like it's currently part of the curriculum.
I've watched 20 seconds of it, and I was like, it's going in.
It's insane.
I think it's pretty well produced.
Wow.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Michael's doing a
segment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rink side
At home.
with Michael.
And do we get to comment on his videos?
Yes.
We're gonna watch it and we'll comment on his videos.
Let's fucking roll this motherfucker. Let's go.
I think hockey IQ is that's gonna be on the table for Michael.
Hey.
Michael's got hockey IQ.
Everybody is susceptible to criticism, including me.
Yeah, well, of course. All right, so the first thing is Connor Bedard. Draft's coming up. What are we thinking about Connor Bedard?
I mean, those numbers are just
Insane.
astronomical.
Yeah,
and I
big
think he
numbers.
missed 2 weeks of the season because of the World Juniors, I believe.
He's one of 3 players to put up these numbers.
He you know who what? I asked Chris Draper, I said, I think I posted it a while ago. I said, what's the story? What's the deal with Connor Bedard? And he asked me, what do you mean? I said, is he an elite top echelon player in a Cooch sort of category, McDavid category? He said yes.
Really?
His release at this age is world class.
So that's the debate I wanted to get into is in his rookie season, what are we thinking he's doing points wise? Now, just for reference, McDavid's rookie season, he was cut short with the leg injury, but he had 48 points in 45 games.
It's going to take a little bit longer for Bedard to find his NHL game. He's not going to get shot out of a rocket like McDavid because he doesn't skate like a rocket ship like McDavid. It's going to take him a minute to get used to the NHL game. He's a better player, obviously, than a DeBrincat by light years. We're assuming right now. But listen, wow, that was a fucking goal.
Can I ask a question? I mean, how much of a sure thing is this kid? Is he in that
They're saying,
conversation
like
with
McDavid,
Crosby,
like,
McDavid,
yes.
that kind of thing?
Yes.
So he immediately joins the team and he's playing full steam ahead at 18 years old.
Oh, absolutely.
Wherever he lands.
That's why when I asked Draper, it was very clear. Like, is this the real deal? And it was an absolutely unequivocal yes.
Right.
Watching this, he kind of reminds me of Hughes.
Dude, he's got a little bit of Pat LaFontaine to him also.
Pat LaFontaine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I wonder.
You remember LaFontaine? He was,
Of course.
I mean, those shots,
Big
he was
Long
a
Island
shooter.
guy. Big Long Island.
Of
guy.
course.
You just want, with all that kind of pressure, like what is it? He's just a not miss. He's just like a Tim Duncan, Shaq.
He's supposed to
I
be
think so at this point.
Right?
Now, NHL goalies, the difference between NHL goalies and major junior league goalies, it's like single A versus triple A. Okay?
Right.
It is a huge difference. All right. Now, that doesn't mean he's not going to still score goals, but look at that release. It's always into the body and out. And it's like a firecracker.
Like, does he win the Calder? First year, right?
Depends what team he's on. You know? Doesn't that have a little bit something to do with it?
I guess.
Look at this kid. Does he deke on breakaways? No way. Not with that shot. No way. Look at that puck.
Do we know where he is kind of lined up to go? Phoenix is in the mix, I think.
Anaheim, right?
Anaheim's in the mix.
Great tilt.
Interesting with Zegras.
Great tilt.
Yeah, so the next thing we got here is Ehlers versus Shen.
You know, Ehlers, I mean, you didn't think that you're going to get this from him, and you don't really think you're going to get this from Shen, but Shen is having a terrible year. He's like minus 30. You know, what a fight. Great switch. Great switch. Look at that's a oh,
Break that one up.
It's also
boy, oh boy.
It's funny because I was going into the memos, and we had a few good tilts this week. In,
Oh,
in the
I
NHL.
saw Biz Nasty, old Biz Nasty. He's addressed the linesman issue. Did you not see that clip?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I haven't
He's in
seen it.
agreement.
What
Yeah.
was he saying?
Well, no, he's not in agreement with us. He's saying let them fight it. He doesn't take it that deep.
No,
we're
but
talking
no,
memos.
he's-
We're in the underworld
right,
here.
no.
All right.
But the implication was that it is coming down from.
I didn't get that at all. Look at that. Nice way to start a
little
fight too.
jab.
Old fashioned.
Well, I don't think there's any question who got the better of who on this one. Shen just really just teams this guy up, and at the end, it's just,
At the
when
end,
he goes lefty,
Yeah.
it switches to southpaw.
yeah, yeah. When you switch like that, you're in dangerous waters, you know, because you're switching on a guy that's a right. Whoa. Oh, right there.
yeah, that
Boom.
one hurt.
Boom. Do you want to see me get knocked out? My only time I ever got knocked out in the NHL?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Google Duvie Westcott versus Sean Avery.
Doobie Westcott.
Yeah, I just want to keep it topical. I'll admit, you know,
Well,
I'm
you
the
got
first.
caught.
I got caught.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught.
I got
Do it
sometimes.
enough, you're gonna get caught
You do it enough, you're gonna get caught. Yep, you're right.
for sure.
And he turned my lights off, and I was just so young and pliable at that point that I was up right away. Duvie, D-U-V-I-E, Westcott.
Pop up here. Here it is.
He drops me.
Is this your rookie year?
Yep,
And the Red Wings marching
yep.
to center
That's
just
the
as
reason I
both
have a crooked
teams
nose.
become 5-on-5.
Really?
Yep.
Better off the wrist
Welcome to the
shot,
big
not
leagues,
the
Am I out on the
over,
ice with Brett Hall?
but it doesn't
Hold
go
on, just
in.
rewind that for a
Hold
second.
on to it. Here
Who
goes
are my line mates out there?
And the Red Wings
That's
marching
Brett
to
Hall.
center just as both teams
That's
become
Fedorov.
5-on-5.
There's 42 going hard to the net.
wrist shot,
And
knocking
fucking
Dickie
Westcott
over.
wants it. He wants it.
Doesn't go in.
What's he want?
Hold on to it. Here goes Avery
Good
and
tilt.
Westcott.
Looked like you were
Right
getting.
out of the
I
box,
switched.
and Doobie
I
Westcott
switched.
starts landing
I
some
switched,
rights to
throwing
the
lefts.
side of Avery's head.
Bingo.
Avery responding, but Westcott
Bingo.
gets the tip
Bingo bango.
and gets
You want to watch that again?
You got up quick.
blocking here
I got
with
up
the
quick.
Well, he didn't know what hit him.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Here it is.
Westcott right out of
Boom.
the box,
Nope.
and Doobie Westcott starts landing
Throwing
some
lefts.
rights to the
I'm
side
in the
of
fight.
Avery's head.
Boom.
Now
Oh,
Avery
is that
responds.
right? That overhand
Yeah.
Gets
Yeah.
the
I don't want
tip.
to take away from the fight, but those Nike pants are awesome.
And I think I'm
Those
wearing
are
Nike
awesome.
skates
Look how
also.
young you are. Look at you, bro.
Just rewind that from the start, because I
And
just.
the ref with frosted tips.
Oh yeah, way back. Oh, I think he cut me too. But what a line! What a line!
It's a hell of a line.
Avery, Hall, Fedorov. Let's watch it one more time, Scotty, please. Very rarely do I relish in my own. Look at Hully,
Marching to center just as both teams
Sergey. Go hard to the net, 42. That's all you got to do.
What caused that though? It kind of came out of
I
nowhere.
probably fucking two-handed him at the other end, and he was just trying to catch up with me.
Right out of the box,
What a
and
fucking-
Doobie Westcott
Right
starts
before Christmas,
landing
too.
some
Yeah.
rights to the side of
Oh.
Avery's head, and now
Boom.
Avery responding,
I think the
Westcott
boys loved it.
gets
Watch
the
when I come to the bench. Yeah, look at the Nike pants.
arena.
Nike pants are awesome. You have white tongue flop.
Nike gloves, Nike skates.
It's good style, Sean.
Yeah, he cut me. He broke my nose. Watch the boys. Let's see if I get some pats. Scotty, just let it ride, okay? Look at they love that.
The king of rewinds.
They love seeing somebody shit kick me. You didn't get it. Okay.
Well, the clip's over, bro.
All right. Anyways, I didn't want to. Sorry for that. I didn't want to.
Yeah, you got caught. You got caught back up in the moment when you saw your line mates.
Well, I did, but also the thing that made me think about that fight was the switch by Shen.
Right.
And that's what dummied him.
That's what dummied him
or
at the end.
Ehlers.
Great fight. Great fight.
The next one is Bruins Buffalo game.
Oh yeah.
Cousin versus Frederick.
See, Frederick. What's Frederick pissed off about? Whoa. Whoa.
He's Cousins starts out hot. Ooh,
Whoa.
got him there.
He's a tough customer.
Whoa. Nice level changes. Frederick.
He's throwing them.
How about the comeback. Heavy hands. But watch how this starts. It's a little fucking whack. A little taparoonie. Can't taparoonie anyone anymore?
Who do you think
was
won
a
that?
tilt.
Yeah, who do you think won that?
That's a 50-50 draw.
Down the middle?
Yep. Just two guys slugging,
Two
man.
big kids.
Yep.
Jeez.
Nice tilt.
You show the replay here.
He got hit. He got hit. Yeah, you did.
Cousins got the jump on him early.
Oh, Cousins. Wow. Nice.
This guy's
He-
supposed to be a player too, huh?
Cousins
Yeah.
scores. He's got 30-something goals. Oh. Standing in there. Oh, yeah.
Well, he evened it up at the end.
Fredericks, yeah.
Is he leaking though?
Yep.
Bloody nose?
Yep. Tough fucking Canadian kids, you know?
I always love.
Look
the
at
back-
this.
I
This
love
is
the back
great.
and forth in the penalty box. Kind of looks like Marc Andre, huh?
Actually, Ryan
What
Miller.
do you think they're saying?
Yeah, you're right.
What do
Well, they're pissed off about. I'll tell you why. Because I asked Scotty to rewind the fucking clip. It's all about what
like
started
they're
this.
still talking about it, but is that are they having a professional conversation?
Let's come back to it. But
We'll go
I
back
just
to the start of the.
I just want to show you. This is why they're pissed off. Because he's like, dude, what's your problem?
Oh yeah, right in the ankle.
But it was because 24 rubbed him. Cousins gave him a little rub. And he's probably saying that he got jumped. Rewind it a little bit. I bet you he's complaining that he got jumped. So watch the little rub here. Little rub.
Yeah.
Two hand. Oh no, they know they're going. Well, Fredericks, drop your fucking gloves,
Yeah,
bro. What do you
yeah.
need? An invitation?
That was quick by Cousin.
Quick drop.
Cousins.
Oh. Great uppercut. Great tilt.
What do you think of Sabres unis?
Sean, what are they talking about in there? Is it what started the fight?
Yes.
Like,
Let's get back to it. Scotty, can you get us back to that
yeah,
point?
it's coming. It should come up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, penalty
like
box?
Frederick is saying to the ref, what the fuck was that? What was that? He took Frederick thought that he took a cheap shot at him, so he turned around and two hands him. So Frederick thinks that Cousins instigated. And Cousins is like, dude, it's a clean fucking hit. You didn't like it, and you turn around and you two-handed me.
Basically,
Yeah.
right?
And now they're just arguing about whose fault it was.
I mean, Cousins almost looks like he feels like what Frederick's saying was landing. You know?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, watch his response. He looks like he might even be on the defensive.
Interesting. Nice to look at Bertuzzi up there with no fucking tape on his
Yeah,
knob.
he's saying like, right? What? Come on, man.
What's your problem? What?
What?
He's saying quick draw. You quick drawed me.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like you fucking
You started firing
Yeah.
before my gloves were down?
Jumped
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like they're saying, let's go again, yeah?
He's like, oh yeah, come on. Fredericks knows that if he gets a square up with Cousins, he's gonna shit kick him. I will say that. I
So
can just
Cousins
tell.
will lose that, right? If they square it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what, I mean, you were reading lips. That's what
Yes.
he said.
You had
kinda-
great instincts there. Great hockey IQ.
Great hockey IQ. Like
Yeah.
he's saying, you jumped me. You fucking jumped me. If you want to fight, then let's fucking fight.
Square.
Absolutely.
Next thing we got here, we just saw the first of Eichel's 3 goals the other night. We talked about him on the last episode. He's starting to pick up.
It's gonna take 2 years, and we're coming up on the 2-year mark. He's gonna have a big playoffs.
What do you think of these helmets?
Awful.
Awful.
Just fucking comical.
They're
Why do
just
they allow it?
distracting.
Yeah,
They're
why the players allow it? Because the players could say, we're not doing this. Put a stop to this.
I mean, that helmet is ridiculous.
Look at
But
how he's
Eichel's a
moving.
beast.
You see how he's moving? He's long and he's lean now again. He's not choppy. Like, you remember when he first came back, he was a little choppy.
Yeah.
Just rewind that. He separates the distance on that goal so nicely.
Might be a replay here of this. Yeah, there we go.
But I pull it back
yeah.
even a little bit more because he really separates himself nicely. Almost. He's got Connor. He's got. Look at that stride. 2 strides.
So this kid needs to make a name for himself in a legit playoff
Yes.
run. Yes.
Yes.
He's got to put up
It's
some
time.
numbers. He's got to carry the team. He's got to
Yep.
do some things
Absolutely.
in the playoffs. Right?
Absolutely.
He's been around long enough.
Yeah.
He's gotten the money. It's time for him to do something.
He's an
when
elite
it counts.
player.
He's an elite player, and he's got to do something.
You can just see the game, his skill. He's not afraid of the rough stuff.
Right.
I like Jack Eichel a lot, and I think he's about to blow.
He's
the
really
fuck
kind of
up.
grown up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Grabbing a hat.
That a boy.
You know, one time I was
Why not?
One
Why
time,
not?
one
Grab
time
yourself a hat.
I was at a Kings game, had a couple pops in me, and I believe maybe Kopitar or somebody had a hat trick.
You
and
threw your hat?
In the heat of the moment, I threw my hat over the boards.
Good for you.
And then I proceeded to scroll through the bowels of the Staples Center.
Trying to find the hat?
And
I knew
I
where
walked
this is
out
going.
with my hat.
Take back.
I got my hat back.
What hat was it?
It was just a hat that I wanted, and I found the bin. I said to the guy, I said, bro, I know this is untraditional.
bin.
But there's a bin back here. Where's the bin?
Yeah.
What do you do with
What
the
do
bin?
you do with all the hats?
Eventually, they go in the garbage. Before it goes in the garbage, I'd like to check in the bin.
They got to
And-
donate them, right?
And there it was.
Something?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't
think
believe
you
I
can-
didn't get lice, but I got my hat back.
I don't think you can donate hats. I think
Was
there's
it a
license.
special hat? Was it
You
like
know what
your
it
old
was?
Islander
I
hat?
just like, I don't know. I
Probably.
mean, I had been wearing the hat. It was like I had hat head. I
Matt
just
Martin
didn't want
gave it to
to.
Signed hat.
It was not an Islander hat, bro. It was a regular. It was a out hat. I needed a hat. I was like, my hair was like I had hat hair.
Yeah. You were back. You were also single.
I was going out. I didn't want to walk around with hat hair,
Yeah.
so I went and I people were
Strong
like, whoever
move.
was with me was like, you're never. It can't out. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, it's there. It's
Like
somewhere.
finding
In the
a needle
bowels
in the
of
fucking
Staples trying to
haystack.
find
Bro,
a
I
hat.
walked past both locker rooms, ducked behind camera crews, coaches' interviews, until I found it.
Scotty.
I was a guy following me around like, Kevin, please, you're going to get me in so much trouble, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then get me the bin, bro.
Where's the bin? Where's the good
bin?
stuff?
You got it.
Is this the Draisaitl backhand?
It is. One last thing on Eichel. Scary team for other Western Conference teams. Eichel gets hot, got Quickie in net. That could be a scary team.
A lot of guys with a lot to prove on that
Yep.
team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great hockey IQ observation. 2-0 right now for Kevin Connolly in the entire room. I don't count. I'm never
Eichel.
judged.
Well, okay.
Anyways.
Eichel and Quick.
Yeah,
got unfinished business.
Yeah, if Jonathan Quick and the Vegas Golden Knights play the LA Kings,
That'd be awesome.
it is an absolute lock. The Kings will never beat them. On my grave, he will not be beaten by his old team. He's got one more. He's going into the fucking battle one more time, and he will take them out. Put all your money on that.
Every champion's got one last great fight in them.
Yeah.
So the next one was a special request from you, Sean. And at first I was like, what is this? I didn't know what it was. 'Cause
Your
you're
hockey IQ.
No, because you're like, he had a great backhand sauce. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's a little domey reminiscent. This is an amazing pass. I'm on your side now. I didn't think it was going to be this type of pass.
You didn't think because
He
it
was like,
took
"What's
you
so
multiple
great about
watches.
this? What's so great
No.
about
I was trying to search through and find it. I didn't have to watch it multiple
Kev?
times.
I have not seen this pass.
Yeah.
No, but just the ruling on where he's going with this.
I think he doesn't believe that you're acknowledging his.
I hope
proper
you know
hockey
what
IQ.
pass I'm talking about, but let's let it run
course he
because
does.
If it's not the one you're talking about, then it's one hell.
what
of a
I
pass.
will say is, hold on a
It's
second.
still a great pass.
What I will say is, with all the McDavid talk, okay, Leon Draisaitl is a generational player. The way that this guy plays the game, the way that he controls and slows down the game, he slows down the game very similar to Cooch, but in a little bit of a different way. The way that he moves the puck with this fucking blade that he has on his stick and the way that he one-time wrist shots, knee down always, I love Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah, you wonder what he looks like. I mean, I think sometimes it probably doesn't get enough credit
Yeah.
because he plays with McDavid. But you said it on the
On
last
his own
pod. Like,
team.
what does he look like on his own team? Like, what's he look like in Vegas with Eichel? You know,
I think you said you went to a game last year, Kev, Oilers Kings, and you were like, Draisaitl is fucking player.
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
And big boy.
And just the way that in real life, the way that McDavid and Draisaitl were moving around the ice
Right.
was disturbing.
Right.
All right, let's watch this.
What a fucking pass. Head up. Let me tell you something. Just the fundamentals of the game, okay? She's a Rooney.
We'll get a rewind here.
What a pass, all right? First of all, you know what he does as soon as he gets the puck? His head is up, whether he knows where Kane, and he probably already knows Kane's on that side of the ice because he's his left winger, and he can just feel it. Look at that. What a fuck. Right on the tape. That is an elite level pass that you can, and part of the reason he can make that pass is because of the stick that he uses. It's so ironic. I love that pass.
Watch one more time.
You see it, Kev?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
You're not that impressed.
No, I am impressed. I'm impressed.
Watch what happens just before it. See, it's just like, look, and he sort of looks off a guy too.
Yeah, but he checked the mirror. He knew
Yeah.
Evander Kane was going, and he just fucking taped him.
Yeah, yeah.
It almost reminds me of like an NFL quarterback. Guy
Yeah.
streaking down the sideline.
Right, it's like
just sees
hitting a
him.
guy coming across the middle. right?
Totally. Let him.
Yeah,
Beautiful pass.
yeah,
Also, crazy game. Were you watching this live, Sean?
yeah,
Back and forth game.
Was this last night?
This was Saturday night.
yeah. Just no defense. No one plays defense.
I mean, how many points
What a
does
shot.
McDavid have? Does he have 140 yet?
I
He's close, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's getting close. 2 or 3 away. Okay, watch this pass.
Jesus.
Right? Watch this pass. This is the other pass.
I think so.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He gets cross-checked. The strength on this guy. So just that alone,
Good shield.
you know, and then just crispy. Keep it moving. Uses his
136
big body.
points. 136 points for McDavid. 106 for Draisaitl and 100 for Cooch. Cooch it down.
How does
mean-
that even? What do you shoot? 5-hole there?
Yeah, yeah. It's just because the movement of the puck, the way he changes angles, the puck is always changing an angle. And he shoots as he moves. That's the other thing. When you shoot as you move, like
There it was.
he's
Yeah.
and he's still moving, boom. So the angle's changing constantly. Right?
Yeah, but
Jones-
also he's gotta stop that, right? You don't think so? All he needs is pads down. He lifts up there. I guess at the
Some
end.
guys
he
just
makes
have
it
that touch.
He got that
Yes,
touch. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like
You-
that was
you
some
didn't-
guy.
Yeah, you didn't find the fucking pass. That's fine. This was an unbelievable goal.
I mean,
see this?
I got the good pass in there.
The other one was better.
Sean, how do you feel about the Rangers? I feel it's like disconnect, a love-hate relationship with you and the Rangers. You love Dolan, but the organization you're not a fan of. Yeah.
You know, I love Chris Drury. I love Jim Dolan. I love everyone that works for the team.
Right.
I love all the guys that play for the team.
Right.
I don't know if they're there yet. And I don't want to get excited about it until they're there.
But
you know?
when they're there and they're at that level, you make that jump from Tampa Bay back to the Rangers.
Absolutely, because the
Well,
fans.
it would make sense.
I mean,
yeah.
you know, listen, the folklore around '94, the fans that still talk about it as if it was the greatest day of their life and the worst day of their life was 9/11. These are, you know, these people. You grew up with these people.
Oh, the fans, yeah.
You know what this means to them. New York Ranger fans are as diehard core group of fans of any franchise. It's an original 6 franchise. Do not forget that. It might not be a hockey town.
well,
you know-
they're winning. It is.
Well, you're right.
I
You're
mean,
right.
shit was crazy. In
Yeah, 94.
That was
I
bananas.
wasn't there. You were how old?
No, I was here. I was already here.
Oh,
but I
you
was
were?
still- yeah.
In 94?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
I came
long
out here
career,
I was
bro.
for the riots. I came out here for the riots.
Wow.
No, dude, that parade, the Ranger parade, was like a Yankee parade.
Yeah.
It was like millions of people in this.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
I threw this one in here because we were kind of debating about the Rangers trying to figure it out with all their new acquisitions. They get 6 in the first period here,
So-
they're dangerous.
They're dangerous,
starting
but
to figure it out.
I would hope with that
Yeah.
payroll.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't want to talk about this Panarin goal, which is almost similar to the McDavid goal, except Panarin's sort of standing still. Panarin is an elite fucking player. Let's watch the goal, Scotty.
10
because
bananas a year, he better be.
He does
You want to
2.
bring it back?
Yeah, he does 4 stutter steps. But the way he threads the needle on this shot, just pull it back a little bit more. Just watch the stutter steps. Watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that laser. Whoa! Hello. What a goal.
By the way, that's a good spot to score a goal from.
What? Yeah.
You can be out there, like, dangerous out there.
Oh yeah. Just a good score. Just a good spot to celebrate from, in general.
Right.
Like
Well, they
inside
lead
the
the
blue
circles.
line. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot the puck.
You know,
at the net.
the other thing, and I'm not knocking the Rangers. They're a dangerous team. I know they won, 6-0 and 7-0 or whatever it was, back-to-backs. You know, those games could have each been 1-0, and it's still the same.
I don't know. I just feel
and-
like they're figuring it out.
Well,
They're gonna go into the playoffs rolling.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit.
All right,
This
hold on a
is
second.
fucking
Hold on. A second.
wild.
This
Where
is
did
very
he come up
surreal.
with that logo?
I believe he made it himself. Or
It
his
sort
buddy
of
made
looks
it.
like he's selling insurance, but it's also so weird and interesting that I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's an intensity about this.
How about
thumbnail.
the framing?
He was showing me all the sets the other day, and I was like, Michael, you go for it. I want you to be a
bro,
part of the show.
I wanted to be nothing. I wanted
Yeah.
no part of that pitch.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I heard it coming, I said, "Let's just." I'm just talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Michael was talking
I don't
to
know
Kev
what the fuck
about
is going
bringing in actual boards from the rink into Studio B.
he wanted to bring.
I know.
A
was
section
all,
of
I was all
boards?
for it.
I know. Well, yeah.
look.
If you want to build the section that it rolls on, so you can roll it in and out. How about the framing on this? Is this not wild?
But Scotty,
Yeah.
would you really want to bring a set of have boards on a roller? In
Anything to elevate Quick Shift Pod, yes.
And by the way,
would
the
want to.
comments on YouTube for just the go get it attitude that Scotty's throwing into this and the chances he's taking,
Here? Right.
they like it.
They see it.
People like it. People like it.
Yeah.
QSP.
Listen, and I'm not even just saying this. It's my favorite piece of content to do.
It's
every
fun.
week. I
agree.
actually look forward to it.
Let's play this.
Victory,
This is-
I have a heart attack. By the end of the day, I got to go home and just lay and stare at the wall. All right.
Thanks, Scotty. We're entering
I'm
the
sorry,
last
back it up.
5 weeks
I'm
of the
sorry, we gotta
NHL
back
regular
it up.
season and beginning the chase for the
You want a
greatest
fresh
trophy
start?
in all of professional sports,
Okay.
the Stanley Cup. Now, there's only thanks, Scotty. We're entering the last 5 weeks of the NHL regular season and beginning the chase for the greatest trophy in all of professional sports,
That is true.
the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
Now, there's only a couple teams still having an opportunity to get one of those final playoff spots. And in the East, there's 3 teams that I consider in best position to get those final 2 wildcard spots.
Wow.
That's the Islanders, the Panthers, and the Penguins.
There you go.
They all have about the same strength of schedule. The Islanders having only 11 games remaining, while the Panthers and Penguins both have 12.
All right, take it easy.
Now,
He's like fucking
if I
Rain
see an
Man.
advantage for one team over the other, it has to be in net. Ilya Sorokin. I mean, he's having a Vezina-type season.
Loves
He's
him.
carried the team all season long. Was definitely one of the best goaltenders in the league, no question about it. And, with the return of Barzal, Wallstrom, Sebastian Aho, all expected back in the lineup, it should help with the final push.
Going heavy on
Now,
the
in
Islanders.
West, anything can still happen. All 8 playoff teams are only separated by 11 points. If you take strength of schedule into consideration, Calgary should have made a run and could have made
he
a
on a
run
prompter?
for one of those
Yeah.
wild card spots, but the
Is he?
goaltending has been absolutely
Absolutely.
terrible all year long. Markstrom last night gets pulled after giving up 6. Vladar comes
I don't
in.
know. I think this might
wasn't
be off
much
the top of
better.
my head, bro.
So I think the 8 teams that are in that position right now are the 8
I want to
teams
make
that
Michael wear
end
like
up
a
in the
helmet
West.
or maybe a
And
king's
where
crown,
they see it's
king of
just a whole other
stats.
story.
Jesus Christ, Scotty.
Now, we
Can I
talked a
listen to
lot
this?
on
This
No
is
Grass Given
interesting.
about the Hart Trophy and the Vezina Trophy this year. But, I want to talk about the Calder Trophy.
Oh,
And that's
talk
mainly
about it.
because there are 2 standout rookies this year that are leading their class and look to make a big splash in the playoffs. Matty Beniers of the Kraken, first ever draft pick, leading all rookies in points with 49. He's a center. He has good size, great hands, plays a 200-foot game. It's just amazing that the Kraken just hit on their very first ever draft pick for the franchise, and this kid's making a name for himself in the NHL right out of the gate. The other one is the Stars' Wyatt Johnston. His name is ringing out like crazy right now,
Johnston?
leading
Wyatt
all
Johnston.
rookies with 20 goals. Same as Matty, a center, size,
Never even
hands.
heard of him.
20
Both
goals,
guys playing in
rookie.
the top 6. Both guys
Good
playing on
campaign.
the PP. And, I expect both players to have a noticeable impact in the playoffs.
Wow.
Now, my favorite stat of the week comes from a tweet from @NHL Russell.
Ooh.
Phoenix Copley and Eunice Corpusalo are a formidable duo in net for LA.
Michael loves
Team
goalies.
save
goalies,
percentage
man.
pre-trade
Those are some good
deadline
pieces of
ranked 31st. And the team save percentage post-trade deadline ranked 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a full Rob Blake W. That's why I picked the
31st
Kings to
to
win
first.
the West. That's why I picked the Kings to be representing the West in the Stanley Cup Finals.
I
I'm
mean,
going to go out on a limb here and say against the New York Rangers. Kind of had to bail from my original Carolina, Hurricanes pick, mainly because of, the Svechnikov injury. So let's see how it goes. It's an exciting time of year. Should have been a quicker shift.
Hey!
What a send off!
Whoa.
What a send off!
I mean,
Yeah, that was great. That was great. So I mean,
He does need to be in a suit or something. Or that is the
I don't think-
craziest thing I've ever.
it's the
For your
craziest
first
thing I've ever-
pass?
Yeah. We need to know, is he
Well
on
done.
a teleprompter? A.
yep.
He is on a teleprompter.
No, I don't
I
think
think he's got
I don't
bullet
think we should
points.
put any weird.
All right.
He's working off bullet points.
Yeah.
he's got bullet
working
points.
off bullet points.
Yeah.
No weird hats. He should put something together.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
He's
yeah.
got to put something together. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we should try to keep it in reality a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that was fantastic.
Yeah. And
So weird.
Michael and I didn't talk about any of that. We were kind of on the same wavelength because I wanted to finish the episode with potential playoffs happening right now.
Jesus Christ.
I love it. All right. Lastly on Michael, I got to say, I learned things in that segment. I learned a couple things in that segment.
Ringside with Michael.
Ringside.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great.
What was
Very
this?
well done.
What was this little send
Little
off?
segment. Should have been a quicker shift.
Wow.
Is that going to?
Yes.
That's got to be the send off for every segment he does.
Don't say. Well, he's going to see this, I guess. Don't say anything. Let's see if he just does it organically. I mean, is that?
Oh, I think that was a.
it felt. It had a little
that's
bit
where it's
like
going.
this is going to be the vibe.
I don't know if we can. I would like for us to steal it at this point
Should have been
Just-
a quicker shift.
and edit it out.
Should have been a quicker shift.
Okay, Scotty,
All right,
go
let's
ahead.
talk about this.
I mean,
We're picking the winners.
Well,
Yeah,
listen. Let's talk about the first round, and I can actually speak sort of intelligently to this. So right now, the Islanders playing the Hurricanes, which would be tough for the Islanders, is better than the Islanders having to play the Bruins. But the truth of the matter is that currently Pittsburgh, has a game in hand. I think Michael feels like Pittsburgh's fizzling out and aren't going to sneak in. But this is not necessarily how this board right now, Florida's on the outside looking in.
In the last 30 years, with the exception of a few years that the Red Wings were playing the Avalanche in the playoffs, this is the greatest playoff board that I have ever seen.
That Ranger Devil
I cannot believe that first round
Yep.
Ranger Devils.
It's going to be a war.
That is wild
Yeah.
to me. Florida, Boston, wild. They have history. Toronto, Tampa has history. I love
That's
that.
going to be a war too.
are you nervous about that matchup?
No fucking way. That is the best first round pull the Tampa Bay Lightning could get.
I mean,
You
they
think
got to get,
Toronto goes out in the first round
they
again?
gotta
Yes.
get the monkey off their back at some point.
Yes.
By the way, Scotty, it might be
It goes 7 and they
that
don't
might
win.
be one to look at the board.
Who the fuck is going to beat Vasilevsky
Well,
on the
that's
Toronto
what
Maple
I'm
Leafs?
saying, but-
Who's their goalie? Just tell me.
I don't know.
I got no idea.
But listen, Scott. At some point in our lifetime,
They gotta.
they're going to win a playoff
They
series.
gotta get out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's not this year.
I
If
remember a
it's-
friend of mine told me when the Yankees lost to the Red Sox, like, yo, dude, at some point in your lifetime, the Red Sox are going to beat the Yankees.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
gonna
series.
happen.
It's going to
Yeah.
happen. They are due.
They're due.
I mean, just go to
They
the
could get hot, and first round's always the to me the diciest.
Kevin. It is dead in the water. Stop. It's not going to happen.
Well, I guess we're going to find out.
It's not going to happen. And I actually think your Islanders beat the Carolina Hurricanes.
I mean, I'm certainly would rather them not play the Bruins in the first round. But
Right, but-
Carolina is tough, bro.
The New York Islanders have in their DNA, and it's been a slow process. They have grit and dirt in their DNA.
They got some playoff battle.
They
tested
got
guys.
it. They are going to be good.
Got to get in.
Now the West is. I never liked the West. What a fucking.
I mean, it's some
Dallas,
matchups.
Seattle. Dallas, Seattle. You got some sharp shooters that we haven't seen a lot of over the course of the season. That is going to be a fucking electric series. Those are the two teams I think that probably should come out of the West or go into the final.
But
and they're playing each other in the
I
first
wish-
Yeah,
round.
but we don't know that.
Well,
Correct.
this
That's
is
if the playoffs happen today.
This is the playoffs happen today.
Colorado, Minnesota.
What I'm saying is, like, I think very few points
things
separate a lot of these
could-
teams,
yes,
and this
exactly.
board could look a lot.
I would like
different.
to have seen earlier matchup between Avalanche Oilers, McKinnon, McDavid.
Why
That'd
are
be a
you
great
guys
series.
trying to manipulate this? We're doing this as if it's
Because we got-
today. That's a great board.
Yeah.
Amazing board.
And next week it could be different.
Yeah.
Colorado, Minnesota.
Oilers and the Kings. In the
What a
first round.
first round.
That's a tough first round, bro, for
Yeah.
everybody.
What a first round. And honestly, Vegas, Winnipeg will be a fucking lights. It'll be a shootout. It will be a shootout. Those teams both let her rip a little bit.
Colorado heated back up. They're back to defend the title, right?
Yeah.
They've been good lately, right?
All right, so
I guess what I want to do is let's just do the last bracket on each conference. Who do you think is in the conference championships?
oh my god.
I mean, it's hard for me to say that, because of the Islanders. But like honestly, I'm gonna take a shot, and I'm gonna say that you're gonna see the Devils in the conference.
I
final.
agree.
Really?
I agree. I actually
Devils in Boston.
I
are
just
gonna
sat
play
here
in
and
the finals.
debated for 30 seconds whether or not I could say out loud that I think the Devils possibly win the East.
They could be tough. They could be tough.
I'm going to go Bruins Rangers. I think Rangers are just heating up.
Why, Bruins Devils.
I don't know why you guys
great
why you guys
series.
so confident about
Because
that.
we have hockey IQ.
I just think
fuck
the
off.
Devils.
We see in
the Devils are
between.
dangerous.
me
We
some
see
real
the
reasons.
no. We see the minutia. We feel it.
Do you think
We're-
it's easy for me to sit here and talk about the Devils or the Rangers and these things? But the Devils have
Of
that
course
weird
not,
thing.
but-
They have that weird thing about them, bro.
To go Michael Rink's side, it would be nice to hear you guys say, well, because of Hughes, because of X, Y, Z. You guys are just kind of going out and saying, I dislike the Devils.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now that they are built for the playoffs because they are all young, full of piss and vinegar.
They are full of piss.
They have proven that they're not afraid of the rough stuff. They will play hard in February in the dark days of the winter. They are a real fucking team.
Who is their banger? Who's their physical guy?
I think they're all kind of,
Right.
I don't know. But Hughes, they all play with a little bit of an edge. Hughes is a mean little fucker with his stick. If you get too close to him,
Yeah.
he's nasty.
That's going to be a big ticket in New York. That's for
Huge.
sure.
What a series.
That's for
I would fly in for that.
Dude, if the Island, do you know how happy it would make me if the Islanders played the Rangers in the Stanley Cup playoffs? Do you know how happy it
Well, that would be a fun week. We'd be in New York for a week. And we'd just be bouncing
really,
back and
really,
forth.
really, really
Do we have to go to Queens and watch the games there?
Of course, that's
All
where
right.
we get. That's where we're welcome.
Who's your Eastern Conference matchup? You got Devils and who?
He's avoiding the inevitable. Scott.
No.
I got, listen, I'll just say it again. I'll say it again. Okay. I think that Tampa Bay beats Toronto in the first round, but I don't think anyone can get by Boston. I think the only chance you have of beating Boston is in the first round. If anyone's going to beat Boston in the first round, that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But as they win and they keep rolling, that's a dangerous fucking team. That's a dangerous team. But I would love to see a Jersey Boston Eastern Conference final. That would be fun.
And then Kev out of the West. Who do you got?
I would say Vegas.
The crazy thing is now all of a sudden, don't sleep on those Oilers, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Except they have no goalie, but they can score 7 goals a game.
Watch it be Vegas and Dallas or something like that.
That's why the West sucks. Because
No.
it can be two teams like that.
You know what it is? It's like yin and yang, but like sweet and sour. This is the way I look at it.
I can see that.
It's kind of sweet in the East. It's real sweet.
I mean, the East is just like, maybe because that's predominantly where I don't know. That just looks, every matchup there looks far more exciting. There's some interesting stuff happening here, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Kraken and Dallas, great teams. I don't know that they.
It's also funny because in the East, you get the games at 4. And then by the time the Western games come on, you're kind of tuned out a little bit. It's more background.
I will not be tuned out for the Oilers and LA. Whoever
Scotty.
comes out of that, that'll be my team.
Don't
moving
like
out of
that
the
take.
West.
No, I do. And all I did is picture like, boy, oh boy, the drinks are going to be flowing once the playoffs start,
Yeah,
right? Because it's 4 o'clock, doubleheader every night. Best time of the year. What a
best
great
time.
time of the year.
Best time.
Yep.
I was gonna say we should live stream, but nobody gives a shit.
No, we
I
just
don't
do
know if we have
this.
the audience yet.
No, we just do this. Fucking audience. Yeah, we have the audience, but I just don't. This is so much more fun.
It is. By the way, I like looking right. It's if it ended today, so we have to consider this as if it would.
All right. You want to take us out?
No,
Kev?
what's your pick?
What to win?
No, Western Conference Finals.
Oh, the Western Conference Finals. Edmonton Oilers.
Oilers who?
Dallas.
All right, I'm gonna go Avs Kings.
That's about right.
Never
Avs should-
happened.
Why not?
2 on the head, bro.
All right, well, land the plane.
Kevin?
Land the plane. No, you land the plane. Take us home. Take us home.
This is the way. This is the way.
This
You
is
know.
the way.
Feel it.
Let
Get
'em love you.
excited.
Let them love you.
Let them love you.
Quick Shift Pod on TikTok and Instagram. People are a little confused still about the YouTube. Action Park Media YouTube page for the full video, and audio's out. So anywhere you get your podcast, go get the podcast.
Should I re-land the plane now?
Should have been a quicker shift. Are we stealing Michael's catchphrase? By the way, Michael,
Amazing
fucking
segment.
great.
Beautiful.
I'm
Amazing.
speechless. But I learned more in that segment than I did for the rest of the show.
Good shit. Perfect.